Hey guys, welcome back. So if you've been following the channel, you know the last month or so I've been busy doing Christmas tree work for our harvest, and I haven't really been in the shop a whole lot, at least not on camera. And we're starting to slow down a little bit, so I'm catching a few more hours in the day. I can get back in here and do some work. But I'll be honest with you, that's good and bad. The good, obviously, is that I get to get caught up here on some projects I've been putting off. The bad is what you guys don't know is I've kind of been working here in the mornings and at night before we're working on the tree farm, trying to help out some customers that need stuff in a pinch. And well, to be honest, I didn't have time to film it because it's one of those things, just hurry up and get it done and keep moving. Well, you know what happens when you work like that. There's one thing that lacks, and that's cleaning. So basically I've been running stuff through here just to try to get it done, and I haven't had time to clean, and well, it looks like it. It's kind of a mess in here. I got stuff everywhere. Last week I planed up a pine order and I was grading it as I was running it through the planer, which I never like to do. So now I've just got random pine in here that's got to be sorted through and cleaned up. Just a mess. I replaced the sandpaper on the big drum sander, and well, still got sandpaper laying there and a mess from the rip saw. So I kind of hate to work that way, but desperate times, you know, sometimes you just don't have the time and you got to get the job done. So I guess today will be a cleanup day. Probably start by going through this pine and grading it and getting it sorted out for retail sale. What's left here is actually, the way I graded it, it's actually nice stuff that's left here because the order I planned for was knotty pine. So I guess that's where we'll start on this cleanup process. So it just occurred to me, I don't think I've ever had you guys in this building before. In all the videos we've shot, I don't think I've ever had you here. This is another building I sell retail out of. It might look like chaos, but everything is kind of divided and stored vertically. You can see I had a customer a couple years ago was nice enough, made me laser engraved tags for the different things. I have them divided by bins here. It's tight. I have it full. I keep it pretty full. So it looks like there's a lot in here. There definitely is, but it is actually kind of organized. And you can see this is some of that select pine we were just working on. That bin's super full. We got poplar here, so we try to keep a mix of stuff. It's really nice for customers that are just looking for, you know, like a little board of this, a board of that, a mix of things. I'll bring them up here and they can quickly go between the different piles and, you know, sort through, pick out whatever they're looking for. I do have some horizontal racks, some heavy duty racks I made when I built the building, out of heavy steel and timbers. So we do some horizontal storage in here also. But it's one thing I've been learning here over the last few years. I try to have a spot for everything, every particular type of wood and grade, you know, in both of my buildings here. It makes life easier. It's better for the customer. It's better for me to keep track of inventory. It just organizes your life. Now that being said, it's tough. I mean, you guys know, if you're woodworkers, you always have odds and ends stuff, and there's a million different varieties of different things, different thicknesses, lengths, widths, stuff like that. So you do the best you can, but something I've been trying to do is keep more organized. That being said, I'll show you. This is what I call my bargain corner. This is all the odds and ends that are in the shop for millwork that I plane up, or cut offs for different orders. In fact, you saw me cutting those pine boards. I have, 2.5, 3 foot cutoffs there. They're wide plank. You can't hang on to everything, but if it's something I think somebody can use, it comes over, it sticks in this corner, and I got a couple guys that'll come in every once in a while and pick through it and use it for their small projects. So it's better than cutting up for firewood, but you can't save everything. So it's a happy medium. You woodworkers, I don't have to explain it to you. You all have corners that are filled with stuff that is going to be a project one day. So yeah, I have some of that too. But for the most part, I try to keep everything neat and orderly as much as possible. So I just thought I'd show you this building because I don't know if we've ever been in here before. On another note, we got our first little snow this morning, just a flurry. You can see a little bit there on the sawdust, right here at the sawdust shed. But first snow of the season, nothing major, just a little flurry. So I gotta go back into the shop and bring the rest of this wood over, and then we got the sweep. Yay! Well, it's not perfect, but that's way better than what I had there, and I did all that work just so I can go back to work. Kind of ironic. It occurred to me when I was sweeping there, you guys might be wondering why I was wearing earmuffs as I was sweeping. Well, I don't sweep that aggressively that it was that loud, but these are Bluetooth earmuffs. They're 3M. I'll look up the brand. I'll put a link to them in the description of the video. If you guys are woodworkers, if you do anything where you're wearing earmuffs, operating equipment, whatever, what a game changer those things are. Probably one of the best things I've ever bought. I can listen to the radio, I listen to podcasts, audiobooks. It takes mindless work like sweeping and feeding a planer, and you can kind of multitask and get more out of your time. Just makes time go a little bit quicker. So I highly recommend those things. Try them out. You won't regret it, I promise. So like I said, I'll put a link in if you guys are interested in that. Just my tip of the day. So I'm all cleaned up and I gotta get back to work. First thing I gotta do here, I gotta cut this maple board into shelves for my kids' room. That was a project I was supposed to do 3 months ago, so I'm kind of in the doghouse on that. I'm sure some of you guys know how that goes, but sometimes these things fall to the wayside. So I'm all cleaned up. I'm ready to get back to work here, so I'm gonna work on that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.